Recession, an active recession that we're confronted with in this country. And it means that we're going to have to all pull together. I know many of us are going to have to tighten our belts because we don't have, again, the income that we would like to have or we're accustomed to having. We're going to have to help each other. We're going to do everything that we can here in the Congress of the United States to try and create jobs, to try and make sure that we put some money back into the economy. And we're going to make sure that we work closer with the banks and force them to take the money that they're getting from our special bailout program and get that money back into our communities. While all of this is going on, we still have to keep the country going, and we still have a lot of other issues that we must deal with. I serve not only on the Financial Services Committee, but on the Judiciary Committee, where we're confronted with a lot of issues. One of the things that I think we have to push from that committee is a bankruptcy law that will allow judges to modify loans of foreclosed housing in bankruptcy. Right now, you cannot have your principal home in a bankruptcy action. So that's one of the things we're going to deal with. As you know, we interact with and oversee all of the issues of the Justice Department. We've had a Justice Department that has run amok. We've had a Justice Department that under President Bush, that screened out employees if they were not right-wing, if they were not conservative enough, which is just unheard of. We have a Justice Department that basically was breaking the law in so many ways. We've got to redo that Justice Department and straighten it out and get it led by people who will do what we expect the Justice Department to do, and that is look out for and protect the rights of all human beings and individuals. I work not only on the Judiciary Committee, even though I'm not on the Foreign Relations Committee, I care about what is going on in this world. I've spent a lot of time on Africa and spent a lot of time in my early years here and prior to coming here on South Africa and happened to get rid of apartheid and happened to get independence there. Right now I'm looking at many of the African countries that are in trouble and helping to work on legislation that will get rid of some of the worst dictators, like Mr. Mugabe in Zimbabwe. We've sent letters asking him to step down. It is a terrible situation there. They have cholera epidemic that's going on there. The economy has completely broken down. The people are hungry, and we must work with the AU and others in the international community to put pressure on him to get out of there, to step down, so that the people there will have a chance. Right here in our own hemisphere, I continue to work on the Haiti issues. Haiti is the poorest country in this hemisphere. They have gone through an awful lot. Not only have they gone through the dictators in past history, but they've had the worst storms, and they've been devastated by these terrible weather conditions. And so they still have whole communities that have been wiped out. They have schools that have fallen in and have children that have nowhere to go to be educated. The water systems don't work. And so I'm working to try and bring about change in Haiti, not only working with USAID and the hunger problem, but sustainable development. How can we put in a water system so that there will be potable water? How can we help to provide assistance, not only from bilateral assistance, but from the international community to deal with putting in health systems and education and all of that. So it's a very busy time. And of course, I'm not the only one that's working on these issues. We have a lot of good people here in Congress. And let me just say that women are doing very well. As a matter of fact, we have a woman speaker, Nancy Pelosi, who's providing wonderful leadership here. And of course, in other places like Michigan, we have wonderful women who are providing beautiful leadership. Women are doing a great job here in the Congress of the United States, both in the House and in the Senate. As you know, Senator Stabenow is really doing a fantastic job, not only dealing with women's issues, but labor issues, with economic issues, with all of the issues that her state is concerned with. And of course, we have Ms. Carolyn Kilpatrick, who serves on our Appropriations Committee and is doing a fantastic job in the Congress of the United States. Healthcare has emerged as one of the priority issues in the Congress of the United States of America. We've been talking about comprehensive universal health care for a long time, but with the election of President Obama, I think we're on the road to coming up with universal health care. We're very, very pleased that he has identified this as one of his primary areas to focus on early in his service to this country. We know that there are many people without health insurance, and people are dying from preventable diseases. We know that this country can do better than that. We can do better with preventive health care to keep people from getting sick and dying from these diseases that they should not have had in the first place. I'm very pleased to note that we have just passed the S-chip bill in the House of Representatives that's going to cover millions of children in this country, children that will have comprehensive health care coverage. So, while there are many things to be concerned about, there are things to be pleased about. The fact that we're moving in a new direction, that we are on the road to change, that we do have strong and good leadership who's willing to tackle these problems and to deal with these very tough issues. Because in the final analysis, this is America, a democracy that must be supported, that must be understood by everybody around the world and respected. And we're going to do that. We're going to show the world that not only are we a people of peace, not simply dedicated to invasions, not simply involved with war as an answer to critical problems, but that we are about diplomacy also. And you're going to see a lot of that emerge in this Congress and over the next few years. I'm delighted that I've had the opportunity to spend a few minutes with you today, and I look forward to talking with you again in the very near future. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Congresswoman Waters. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And thank you for joining us on Where Do We Go From Here?